Welcome to Really American. I am Michael Hayne. Now, when it comes to Elon Musk, seen here with the Incel Camino, the world's most expensive hotel ice machine, what immediately comes to mind? World's richest douchebag, Elon Musk, has a sordid long history of sexually assaulting women, with I believe 8 former employees currently suing him for his full blown creepy and inappropriate behavior. Musk has repeatedly demonstrated his bizarre and a weirdness on Twitter ever since unfortunately becoming its owner and completely destroying the platform. Aside from manipulating the algorithms, Musk has shared anti Semitic, racist, misogynistic posts from his followers. He's also tweeted pretty much violent images, AI images rather, of Vice President Kamala Harris. Now, it's safe to say Taylor Swift, who finally vociferously jumped into this thing and got behind Kamala, as we all knew she would, put the nail in the coffin of maggot when immediately following the debate, she put out on her Instagram, appearing with one of her cats, saying, like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. If you haven't already, now is a great time to do your research on topics that matter to you the most. As a voter, I make sure to watch and read everything I can about their proposed policies and plans for this country. Recently, I was made aware of that AI of me, quote, falsely endorsing Donald Trump's presidential run was posted to this site. It really conjured up fears around AI and the dangers of spreading misinformation. It brought me to the conclusion that I need to be very transparent about my actual plans for this election as a voter. The simplest way to combat misinformation is with the truth. I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. As John McClane would say, welcome to the party, pal. Thanks for officially coming on board now, Taylor. Now, Elon, even though he has previously said that Trump should walk off in the sunset, he's too old, and that he probably wasn't going to be supporting him, yet still continues to embrace him, even though Trump doesn't even know his own name. For example, I think he called him Leon at a recent rally. Let's take a look at that.
Boeing had a little, I shouldn't say there's a beautiful Boeing plane there, but Boeing had a little hard time, as you heard. So they're going to save, Leon's going to send up a rocket. He looks forward to it. That's all he thinks about is things like that.
So I guess Leon is the new rocket man. I sort of have this theory as to why Elon, not to be confused with Leon Musk, is actually behind Trumpy Dumpty. I think he wants Trump to kill that deal that basically afforded all legacy auto companies the tax credit when it came to EVs, thus making him, once again, the only EV kid on the block and monopolizing the entire market. Well, there's that, and then he knows Trump will, squash all the investigations against him. And now Elon, again, not to be confused with Leon Musk, decided to basically start the World War III that Trump keeps ridiculously referring to when following Taylor Swift's Instagram post, very eloquent and articulate and normal Instagram post regarding as to why she is now firmly behind Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Elon put out this obnoxious, stupid tweet. Fine, Taylor, you win. I will give you a child and guard your cats with my life. Ew. Now, you may not be aware, but Elon actually has a trans daughter. And not surprisingly, she despises him. And they have a very strange relationship. She wants nothing to do with him. And I don't know, it's probably mutual, but for her, I guess it's justifiable. Anyway, this is what she said in response. The timing of the Taylor Swift endorsement of Kamala Harris honestly could not have been better. Can't wait to see the Swifties at the polls. Vote blue. Also, yes, I saw the tweet referring to Elon, her father. Heinous incel nonsense is in fact heinous incel nonsense. I don't really have anything to add to it. It's just abhorrent. That much is obvious, and if you don't see how, then you're part of the problem. I would just like to say, my audience members, don't let people talk to you like that. It's disgusting, it's belittling, and incredibly sexist. You deserve better. And it's probably not best to have a tweet with the world's biggest pop star whose fans are notoriously feral. Here was what another user had to say. Cringe just called and asked you to stop, Leon. Oh, God. I really hate being a Tesla shareholder, but, I bought in well before all this, and with the multiple splits, how could I resist? Anyway, Elon, as I already mentioned, has a history of being a miscreant, via little petulant man baby and posting misinformation. He most recently did so with regards to the famous right wing fallacy conspiracy that immigrants are just so eager to vote and they're in the Democratic column. Anyway, as a result of that, election officials in Maricopa County, Arizona, are now challenging Elon to prove that. Let's take a look at that.
Elon Musk on social media. Elon Musk asking questions about illegal voting in Arizona. You decided to engage. Why?
Well, because it wasn't just asking questions, unfortunately. It was taking something that was represented as just a lawsuit, as an opinion, and suggesting that it was fact. And unfortunately, it was a gross mischaracterization of what the law and the process is in Arizona with respect to how we prove citizenship of voters in Arizona.
He is a new player since 2020, now owns that little storefront we call X. He has 200 million followers. What is his potential impact?
Well, and that's why it's frustrating, and that's why I chose to respond. It's not because, I wanted to just engage just for the purpose of engaging, but he obviously commands such a large audience, and so for anyone who is interested in the accurate information, I post that there, hoping that some fraction of the people who follow him will also see that, which is that Arizona has a documented proof of citizenship law, and that's been in place since 2004, and actually that puts Arizona way ahead of most other states in terms of our processes for making sure that only United States citizens are voting.
Yes, I'm sure his followers are interested in knowledge and information and facts. I mean, majority of his followers are trolls anyway, or just want to mess with him, like 200 million people like Elon. Yeah. But no, these are the same people that, spent $100,000 to drive the world's ugliest stainless steel refrigerator. It's basically a Pontiac Aztec with PlayStation 1 graphics. Anyway, Elon, you haven't learned your lesson. Do you know what the Swifties are capable of? Do you know that Taylor has way, way, way more legitimate fans than you ever can imagine in your incel wet dream? Nobody likes you but other incel freak wank socks. And your 200 million following, they're not all incel wank socks. They're people that hate you and want to troll you. Whereas Taylor, she has a legitimate following. And did you just waken the beast? Anyway, I am Michael Hayne. This is Really American. If you enjoy our content, hit that subscribe button. Check me out on TikTok at Mike Hayne Comedian. Talk to you later.